Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
All right, a very busy day on the national front, and we have weather to talk about here at home as well.
I'm busy in the weather world as well, Alana.
Has been all week, and today no different. We've had 2 tropical storms impact us with tropical remnants, and rain is out there. Live view from Bryce Canyon, where you can see the sun sneaking out now. That will just lead to instability and the chance of some thunderstorms. But we see the wet pavement and the folks just running underneath those awnings to enjoy the shops in and around Bryce. Storm tracker radar is sweeping the region, and as we zoom in, we head a little further south, and you can actually see where that flash flood warning has been issued until 8 p.m. This is for Coyote Creek and Wallweep Creek near Highway 89, because we've had heavy rain that has filled the area. As you look from Grand Staircase all the way down to Kanab, we know these drainages are going to get full because we've seen active skies with heavy rain in the area and plenty of lightning. Jumping over to eastern Utah, it's right there on the state line. Look at Colorado tapping into all that moisture. Now we are watching for storm development because we've seen unsettled conditions throughout the afternoon. West Desert now starting to get in on the action. We'll monitor those storms and see if they track towards the Wasatch Front. That was the setup last night, but we're still active out there over southwestern Wyoming. Along the Wasatch Front, it's been pleasant. Cloudy conditions, temperatures slightly below average. It's a tiny bit humid, but it's not bad. Again, there's that flash flood warning. This is for a portion of Kane County until 8 p.m. You have to remember never to cross those floodwaters, dangerous conditions there. The excessive rainfall threat does include where our flash flood warning is in effect. Also, it's elevated in green, slight risk in yellow. This means that those storms can lead to flash flooding, which we're obviously seeing today. Here at the ABC4 studios, it's beautiful. 86 degrees. You look over the mountains, though, and you see some towering convection. So we've got building cumulus clouds out there. It has been soggy, not just this week, but for the entire month of August thus far in Salt Lake City. We're sitting at 2.75 inches for our precip total so far for the month. Typically, we're under ½ an inch. When you look at those bigger totals, year-to-date precip, we're above 12 inches. Typically around 10. Hey, I'll consider that a win. It's Thursday. Let's check in on the drought monitor so we know that this precipitation helping us out. As we look along the Wasatch Front, we're not under drought conditions. 58% of the Beehive State not facing those conditions. What you're seeing in yellow, that's abnormally dry conditions. 41% of the state, so south central, southeastern Utah, and some moderate drought peppered in there from Moab to Blanding and over the I-70 corridor. So this moisture makes a difference, and there's more of it on the way tonight. Futurecast shows us how we stay active in eastern Utah, the southern portion of the state, and the West Desert get some isolated storms by 7 p.m. Watch that clock in the corner of your screen, and you're going to see by 9 p.m. still clear, fairly clear along the Wasatch Front, but down in south central Utah, the storms hold on. By 10 p.m., quieter conditions. We get cloud cover, and the place will stay active overnight for the potential of some nocturnal showers will be eastern Utah. We're watching as those remnants kind of weaken as they head further north. Our Friday setup keeps the chance of an isolated storm or shower in the forecast, and this is the reason why that remnant moisture still out there. And as you can see, looks like over the Uintas and the Wasatch Plateau will be our best chance for our Friday morning and afternoon to see that moisture. As we get later into the day, that slides further east and we start to dry out. We've got retrograding high pressure. What does that mean? Well, it means a general thunderstorm threat for tomorrow, but then as we make it to the weekend, we're going to dry out a little bit, which we need. Look at flash flood potential still probable for the close of the work week, possible in Bryce and for Zion, but sunnier skies and temperatures rebounding to average on the way. 80s for tomorrow with the chance of some isolated activity. 80s on the eastern side of the state, 90s in St. George. Take a look at when we shut off that spigot, because by Saturday we're climbing into the upper 90s. 99 is the average high this time of year in Washington County, and you're going to notice those temperatures getting back to the triple digits into next week. That's thanks to high pressure sliding underneath the Beehive State. We'll dry out in the north, and we go above average into the mid-90s as we make it through our work week. But we're going to stay so long to that monsoon moisture for a little while and get a bit of a breather. Glenn, Emily, over to you.